everyone. Welcome to News Extra. And coming up, you have an opportunity to perhaps get something tasty to eat and even perhaps pick up some very unique soda items coming up involving the Gering United Methodist Church. And today I have Sue Maxcy and Marlene Huston with me, and we're talking about the annual Cookie Walk and Sewing Bazaar, but it's coming up at the church here coming up on the 14th. Kind of a neat deal coming up. First of all, they're actually technically two different events, but they're together at the same time. Let's talk first about the Cookie Walk. What can people expect?
Well, we just have lots of homemade cookies and candies, and we offer it, and we just walk around and pick out what you want, and it is sold by the pound. Mm-hmm. And it's just a fun place to come and visit, and we're going to have a little place people can sit and have coffee if they like, but it is our major fundraiser.
And this starts up at 8 o'clock in the morning, goes until 11 o'clock.
8 to 11.
8 to 11. And what are the varieties that people can expect?
Oh, every year it's different. You know, I think sometimes we have the same kind of things, and then because last year we didn't have any fudge, we better bring fudge. But there's fudge, and there's peanut brittle, there are cookies of all kinds. We have some really nice fancy decorated cookies, and then just a lot of really good cookies.
Oh, that's going to be great.
And it starts at 8 o'clock and goes to 11, but I have to tell you that our heavy time is from 8 o'clock till about 8:45.
Oh my.
And they go really, really fast, and unfortunately we can't keep that amount of cookies much longer, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And so come early. Don't wait to 10 o'clock to come thinking it won't be as busy, because then it's not as busy.
It might not be as busy, but the selection won't be what it is at the start.
Yes.
Of course, we have the Sewing Bazaar going on at the same time, Marlene. Explain what people can expect with that.
Well, we make things like placemats and clothes hangers and aprons and hot pads, and we sell these. And our original purpose of the sewing room was just to do minor alterations and repairs for our members.
Okay.
And we meet twice a month, and anybody's welcome to come, and we got wonderful donations, sewing machines, fabrics, you name it. Oh. And we have done a lot of good things we're 8.5 years old.
Oh, okay.
And but we have the bazaar so we can make a little money to buy anything we need or to donate to different things.
And you know, these are all going to be, aside from the donated items, these are all basically textile items that members have put together.
Right. I did bring a couple things, even in a bag that I made, that somebody made. Now, here's a sample of placemat.
Oh, nice.
Would you hold that for me, please?
Sure.
A placemat with a snowman on it, snowmen as well.
And here's some hangers.
Fabric-covered hangers, very important for dresses and things such as that.
Hot pads.
And hot pads, all kinds of neat stuff.
Yep. And microwave bowls are very popular.
Oh, yeah.
And you put your soup or your beverage in there, put it in the microwave, and even ice cream. Don't put ice cream in the microwave, but it keeps your...
Well, some people might,
but if you go watching TV, your hand gets cold, you know. So these, and then we have different sizes of these. And here's a little table topper.
Very nice, kind of a trivet, if you will.
Right,
perhaps.
And then here's a darling little apron.
Oh, that's cute.
And one lady bought one of these and sent it to her granddaughter in Texas,
apron,
and she wore it to bed. She liked it so well. And then there's good old hot pads and dishcloths are real popular items.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Of course, this is a fundraiser for the United Methodist Church for these two groups, and of course it benefits actually even more than just the church itself. We'll come back on News Extra in just a moment and tell you about that. And we're back on News Extra, and we're talking about the annual Cookie Walk, the 32nd one, with the United Methodist Church of Gering, as well as the Sewing Room Bazaar, and it's the 8th annual. Is that correct, Marlene?
Yes.
Okay. These events help raise money for respective groups, not only for the church, but you guys also make donations. Explain how you guys use the money.
The Cookie Walk is specifically designated for scholarship to a nursing student at UNMC. We also give scholarship money for kids that want to go to camp up at Camp Norweska. We support Doves. United Methodist Women's purpose is women and children. And so the Doves project is very important to us. The other project is called Epworth Village, which is in York, and that's a Methodist-owned home for kids. It's residential and outsourced type kids also.
Okay.
And those are our main concerns.
And the sewing group does some of their own as well.
Yes, we support Doves and Epworth Village, but we also contribute to, well, for right now, when we put air conditioning in our,
Sure.
and we did that when we helped when we put the elevator in, and we
Correct.
save our money, and because we don't charge our members for what we do, but we do accept donations. And so this is our only money-raising project, our bazaars at the church.
So very important event for both both groups inside the United Methodist Church.
We
there,
do
Gary.
have a lot of donations, so we don't have a lot of expenses, but we make things like walker bags
Yep.
for the veterans, and we made burial gowns for babies. And we made school bags that at one time when the churches were, but they don't make those anymore, but we made 100 school bags a year. And so we keep pretty busy down there.
I would say
But
so.
we only, like I said, we only meet twice a month, and a lot of us take things home.
Oh, certainly. And of course you can do sewing projects and things like that at home as well and help complete them as well. And of course, baking happens pretty much all the time. At home. And of course, this event, starting up at 8 o'clock, goes until 11 at the church at 9th and O Street, the Gering United Methodist Church. There is an elevator for those who may need it, as far as to get access to both locations. And the recommendation is obviously bring some money to get some good food and some good crafts, as well as some other sewing related items. Last minute gifts. And come early.
Yes. And the other thing is, this year we have moved. In the past, we've had our cookie walk and the bazaar on the main floor of the church. This year we're down in the fellowship hall that is newly remodeled, and we're excited about having a little more room.
That's going to be
for
neat.
folks.
Yeah. Now, does more room mean more cookies and
Well,
and crafts?
Hopefully.
Hopefully more people coming.
How many cookies have you gone through in previous years? Do you know?
Oh my gosh.
Tons and tons.
I have no way to even know that. I know lots of people bring 6 dozen, 8 dozen.
Oh my goodness.
And so it's really there's a lot of cookies.
Oh, so
There was one lady that made little mice. It looked like a little mouse.
Okay.
With cookies and nuts and things.
Oh,
or
neat.
with nuts and
Yeah,
things.
all kinds of different things to make them
and
look
they're
like mice. Oh, I'm sure. And of course, you could certainly buy those for Santa. I'm betting dollars to donuts that they probably wouldn't make it that long.
You're right. You're right.
sitting in your households. That's the 32nd annual Cookie Walk and Sewing Room Bazaar coming up at the Gering United Methodist Church, coming up on the 14th from 8 in the morning until 11 o'clock in the morning. Get there early because things do sell out pretty quick. Sue, Marlene, thank you very much for joining us on News
Thank
Extra
you.
today.
Thank you.